Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my Let's Play of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Now, this one is supposed to be the game after Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So I've heard. So I'm going to be doing only 10 minutes of this. I have played this game before, but I will be doing only 10 minutes of this. So yes, we got that, and also me after I get my paycheck. So yes, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Now, it works like a couple of other Castlevania games all rolled into one, so I will explain as we go and how it works. Now, you may be wondering, well, what do you mean it has different other games, or Castlevania elements of the game? Well, as you can tell, I already started because of this. This was supposed to be my full legitimate Let's Play. But I am going to be, like this one was supposed to be afterwards. So I'm going to go over here, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can actually delete them. So I'm going to start it right here. Yes, I'm gonna process this, and yes, there is hard and nightmare, but unfortunately you can't get these until this one is done. So we're gonna play it as normal, and I'm gonna let the story play along too, so it's got an interesting backstory. And yes, you can actually move these by pushing the D-pad or the stick itself. Life plays drop rate, and also critical attacks. Condition helps you physical, while mind helps you towards magical defense. An attack means for attack, defense means for defense, you know, the whole schmeal. And so on and so forth. There's the strength and the influence for strength and for your physical attacks, and the intelligence for your magical.
The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass. Not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. It was a message. The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, done the unthinkable to defend their existence. Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so threw the gates of the world open to humankind. Countless innocents died. And though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected. As for the shardbinders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, two survived. Jebel, a boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. A girl who was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years had passed, and mankind too soon forgets tragedy. The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jebel is the architect of this new, blood-stained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
Okay, so that's pretty much not a good sign right there. Interesting backstory. And since, man, that took about a good 5 minutes just to get through all the dialogue. That'd be like game sims. 5 minutes of dialogue. Sassy.
Johannes, are you certain it was...
It was Jeebel's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know. I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent. And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to... there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead. If Jeebel is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh, I see.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there, packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
So yes, we can move left and right. We can pause the screen. We can equip, which we don't have nothing here, of course. Push up. We're gonna push the option menu to equip. Of course, we already know this. And then we have two options: either kung fu shoes or a knife. I like the knife. And yes, you can equip armor as well, headpieces, accessories, and scarves. There's your attack, defense, and luck and stuff like that. You know, as usual. But when you get to the shards here, these shards here, they're familiars, passive, direction, like you hold the stick and you direct, and this one is the manipulative, this one is actually your sub-weapon. Now, the reason why these are like, these are pretty much like, you know how you play the game Aria of Sorrow, Castlevania, and the Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow, the soul system in that game? Well, this one plays the same thing, but instead of souls, you actually get shards. Okay? So, yeah, you can actually get familiars by doing that, and also all these other stuff. But eventually you get, like, archives where you get, like, demons that you killed in the past, and what their drop rate is, the shards that they drop, and stuff like that. But you also get, like, items, food items, and stuff like that, shards, and armor, and stuff like that. Quest lines, then you got your alchemy notes of what makes what, so you can actually get, yes, you actually get pieces of material, and you can actually make your own stuff here. Then you got your characteristics and all the stuff, like peoples, terms, attributes, and shards, and whatnot. Your personal log and data. Your techniques you learn along the way. The journal. And basically all the stuff that you acquire here, like the items and stuff like that, you basically get those like you actually do on Castlevania Symphony of the Night and all the other items. And on the right side is a percentage of everything that you actually done. Then it'll be in your inventory screen here. So, and then there's your options and stuff like that.
Good. You're prepared. The next order of business is to...
Betty!
I'll take care of it.
Like I said, like Aria and Dawn of Sorrow, you end up getting souls, but in the form of shards. And this one we can now use this. Launch a water bomb at enemies.
Was that a shard?
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
I know my body's limits better than anyone, and I'm going to need all the power I can get. If I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. Not if I can help it. Just promise you won't push yourself.
How did they get inside?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
So basically now we're starting. And yes, getting these gives you money just like Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Welcome to the Galleon, whatever that name is. So there's the awesome music. And you go like this to archives. You go to your demons you just slayed, which was this. He drops nothing and he has no shard. This one on the other hand, you just click it and it tells you the locations where they spawn, what they're weak and what they're strong against, what level they are, HP, the experience points, what they drop and what shards they drop as well. Now do make a mental note that every single time that you get these shards, it will go up and get stronger and stronger as they progress. Now they will drop an item as well, which will actually power up this particular shard depending on what they are. Like this one right here came from that squid thing. So if you get a tentacle or a squid arm, which is one of those two, I forgot which one it was, you will actually be able to break this up by either the rank or the grade. I believe it's either one of those. Now, the other one will increase if you get another shard, so it'll become even more powerful. Now, as like Alucard, when you use your magic points by us using the triangle button, she will regain her magic points due to the fact of her intelligence. The higher it is. Observe what I mean by that. So you can actually push X to jump higher. The other one we can't go to because it requires a double jump. Push up, you get a potion.
This device responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.
And she's not wrong. Manipulation magic right there. Or directional. Be careful of this. This thing will slam down and get you. Of course, defeating these things will get you items like that. Like that right there is an upgrade item for the shard. There you go. She drops the monster bird tears. Now you also get armor pieces just like that as well. As you can see, this makes us more stronger. So like your usual Castlevania game, not too bad. Now do note each one of these actually does have, they got out of my range. Ow. Took some damage from that. But as you can see, by using the triangle button, we did use a little bit of magic. Ow. We gain a level up, so we're more stronger now. Rusted ring, we can equip the rusted ring since it is an accessory. Still not too bad. Fortunately, we cannot jump up. And we're gonna slide under here, open this up. Get these, in case you use magic, it will actually replenish your magic points. So that way you won't have to worry about it. If you actually are full on magic, you will get money instead. And we just got a tunic, which, if you go over here, is actually weaker than the country dress. When you see the bookshelf, make sure you read them, guys, because this will show you techniques on how to do stuff. This is how the save room will look like, and I'm going to save the game, and I'm going to end the video right here. So yeah, I think that's correct. So I'm gonna save it right here, and I'm gonna cut the video right here. So thank you for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be updated with new content, and I'll go ahead and get started on the next video. If you guys want to see more, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. So bye bye until next time.